What's up guys, hope you have a great day today. So today we'll be implementing the Random Forest Classifier over Python and I'm going to walk you through the code as well. Before that I'm going to show you the definition that it shows for Random Forest Classifier. Now in easy terms, if I have to explain it to you, let's say this is your dataset and your dataset has been divided into further datasets as well. Alright, now when a decision has to be made, it's basically going to take the majority votes that were put forward. Right, so let's say you got to go ahead and you're purchasing a phone. So you're going to ask a couple of your friends for recommendations which phone should you purchase. Let's say the blue friend, yellow friend, and green friend has told you to purchase a certain phone, and the rest of your friends have told you to purchase an iPhone. So based on majority votes, you're going to go and purchase the iPhone, right? So now I'm going to walk you through the data set that we have prepared. All right, let's go ahead and check that out. Right, so the dataset that we are using is basically the previous one that we used for decision tree classifier. So there's not much difference in this as well. Right, so we got four columns as well in this. That's weather, parent, money, and the sunny, windy is in weather, and you got parent as yes, no, rich, poor, and cinema, tennis, stay in, shopping is in decision. All right. So let's go ahead and I'll walk you through the Python implementation as well. Let's go ahead and check that out. Alright guys, now that we're on the Python implementation, basically at first I have imported the pandas as PD, the library, right, for the dataset, and then I've created a dataset by the name of dataset itself, right, and I've read the CSV file data.csv. Now I basically want to see the size, that how many times has the decisions been repeated, like how many times has this sunny come, how many times has cinema come, alright, so I want to see the decisions in this. Alright, as in like cinema, stay in, shopping, I want to see those decisions. So I'm going to do value underscore counts and sort equals to 1. So let's print the size. Okay, so cinemas has been repeated 6 times, tennis has repeated twice, stay has been repeated once, and shopping has been repeated once. Alright, so you can verify it by this as well, going to the dataset. Now let's go ahead and basically I'm going to prepare the datasets as well. In the X dataset, I don't have the decision column, so I dropped it. In Y, I'm taking the decision column, alright? So I'm just going to show you what the X looks like, alright? Basically, this is dependent independent, as I mentioned in the previous videos also. Now as you guys already know that the computer does not understand strings, it understands digits like one zeros and so on. So I basically have to convert these sunny, windy, yes, rich, poor into integers. So I'm going to use the label encoder from sklearn.preprocessing, and I created the objects like we did previously, whether with label encoder weather, label encoder parent, label encoder money, and then now here I'm going to transform them with new columns. As in this, there'll be new columns coming with weather underscore and parent and money in, and I'm using the fit transform method. Basically, now I'm also going to show you how it looks like after this has been done. Let's check that out. Okay, as you can see, we have another columns appended to this as well. Right, so now what we're going to do is that we're going to drop this columns that are strings. All right, that's sunny, this weather, parent, and money. We'll be dropping them. So I'm creating from x underscore updated. I'm going to basically from x, I'm going to drop these columns. Right, so I'm going to show you what x looks like. Right, so as you can see, x looks like it's all integer values. There's no strings, and y also, let's just verify what y looks like, and it's all decisions. All right. So now let's go down, and I'm going to now basically give 80% to my training and 20% to my testing. So I've imported the train test split from sklearn.model selection. Alright, and I'm going to show you what does the X test look like and what does the X train look like. Alright, that's 80-20% ratio that I mentioned above. Right, now I'm going to train the algorithm, and for that I'm from sklearn.ensemble. I'm going to import Random Forest Classifier. Now I'm created a model, and that I created Random Forest Classifier, and n underscore estimate is equals to 10. That's basically the randomness, alright, that will be going on in this model. Now this is where the training takes place. Model.fit basic, that's X train and Y train is going to be used. Now I want to see how did this perform. Right, so I'm going to use the model.score and shows 1.0. That's really good. Now I'm going to check out the decisions that has been put forward to us. Alright, so let's go ahead and check this out as well. Now see the decision, if it is sunny, no parent, and rich, you have the option of stay, and if it's windy, yes parent, and poor, then you have cinema. Right, so that's the implementation of Random Forest Classifier on Python. If you have any further questions, just comment them down below. I'll get back to you as well. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope you have a great day.